mounting a Staghorn Fern, and we're going to talk about some of the stuff that's going on at the Marshall Garden Company. So I'm working at what will eventually be the plant bar. Is that what we're calling it? The potting bar or something of the sort at the garden center that we're opening up. And essentially it'll be a place where our team can help folks get some plants spotted when they buy them. But Staghorn Ferns, one of my favorite epiphytes, right? It's one of those plants that it can grow without being in soil. You can find, they'll grow on trees and all that kind of stuff. And when I was a younger girl, my grandmother on the other side of my family lived in the sunny south, and there's a lady a couple doors down the street, and she had one on her porch. I didn't know what that was. It kind of mesmerized me a little bit, and so all these years later, it's pretty cool to have several of my own and to be putting one together for someone. So first things first, let's talk about some of the stuff that you need. Of course, you need your plants, right? And I've got several. I've got two that are nice sizes, and then I've got one. This little baby's struggling a little bit, but she'll be fine in some time. So you gotta have your plants. You need some wood to mount it to. And for this project, I'm just using some kind of scrap wood from some of Todd's projects. You're also gonna need a picture hanging kit. And more than anything, you'll need this little bracket that you can attach to your wood so that you can hang your fern on the wall, right? Some of the other things that you need, fishing line. So I got some of Todd's old fishing line that he doesn't mind me playing around with. And then I also use sphagnum moss for this project. And I'll have some decorative moss that I put on top once we get everything going. So let's get to it. Let's see what we can make shake. I got my little handy dandy hammer here. And I don't even know if y'all can see all of this. So I've got my wood, and the first thing I like to do is to figure out which side of my plant is the top. And what you want to do is you're going to look closely in there, and you're going to kind of have to figure out where it naturally hangs to figure out up from down. And then I like to get my piece of wood and kind of see what it looks like once it's mounted. That's step number one. You kind of get your game plan going. So now we're just going to get to the getting. And I'm going to mount mine to where it's that way on that wood. So take one of these backs. So there you have it. Here's our first Staghorn Fern that we'll have here at the Marshall Garden Company. If you've never taken on this kind of project before, you should do it. And y'all know Staghorn Ferns bring good luck, prosperity, and all the good energy. So happy gardening. See y'all in the garden. Y'all stay cool and drink some water. Peace.